Owen has always meant leadership to me. Leadership by example, leadership by his incisiveness, and has always been one of the key. I always call him the godfather of the U.S. Grains Council. That's my own terms of endearment, but for me, that's what Owen has always represented.
A humble visionary. Owen is one of those rare people that can see what needs to be done. He can look at a situation and analyze it for what is there and see what needs to change.
I can't imagine that any one individual has had the impact that Owen Newlin has had at the Grains Council. It's just phenomenal. You know, we talk about visionaries and whatnot, and he is a true visionary. And beyond that, he's a true gentleman.
And Owen was a very key figure in helping establish the checkoffs in key corn states and beyond in terms of having the producers have a more consistent voice, a more consistent role in the operations of the council, contributions to the council. Very, very critical move that he led back in the 70s even.
Owen saw the need to get producers involved. And, you know, the best way to get somebody involved is to have them have a little skin in the game, a little money in the game. Then, therefore, the checkoff came into being. And he also saw the fact that you have to move forward as a group.
Owen's one of those guys that's just a doer. If he sees something that needs to be done, he goes and does it. He saw that the checkoffs, you know, how valuable they could be in terms of market development, and he went and did it.
He's very instrumental in where the Grains Council is now. He developed that relationship between agribusiness and checkoff programs in the states and the U.S. government, and brought that coalition together for the betterment of export promotion in the corn industry.
The value of the Pioneer missions, in my estimation, is beyond calculation. Because that first time that I went overseas, I saw things that you never imagined. And then when you had someone like Owen to point out what was actually occurring and how this all fit together, you know, you had this big puzzle, and suddenly the pieces just fit, and you saw the picture.
It's amazing how one trip can change the rest of your life. And it was on that trip that I truly realized the impact that the Grains Council has overseas. And it also became very apparent to me that we as farmers needed to be engaged, and nobody could defend or promote our markets the way we as producers can.
You can go through all the leadership, a lot of current grain organizations, National Corn Growers, U.S. Grains Council, barley growers, sorghum growers, all of the above. You can always trace a lot of the leadership to their participation in the Pioneer Fellowship, Fellows missions, where they, again, expose them, people who don't have that much exposure to the international market, showing them, having them see, hear, smell, and taste what's going on in that market. They get the idea. They come back and they contribute. They contribute for decades.
The Grains Council would not be, you know, it would be a mere shadow of itself if it were not for Owen, because, you know, he saw the need to bring people in and to expand the base there.
Without his enthusiasm and continued support and education as to why these things need to move ahead, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
Owen has impacted the council in countless ways. No one can even know how many ways. Whether it's the old Pioneer missions, whether it's in the ICAL program for the young people, whether it's raising the funding to keep the lobbying going. It's hard to imagine all of the different ways. It's hard to calculate all of the different ways, and even all of the intangible ways that he's benefited the council over the years.
I would say thank you for changing my life and realizing the possibilities are out there. And on a personal level, I think that mission has taken me places personally that I would never have dreamed I was capable of going to.
He's really, truly a remarkable person, and his dedication to the council is second to none. No one ever had more dedication to the Grains Council than Owen over the years.